Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode corporate filings because who has time to read those things, right? Today we're diving into a recent filing from MicroStrategy, a company known for its business analytics software and more recently its massive Bitcoin holdings. Get ready because there's some interesting shuffling of money going on that could mean big risks or big rewards. MicroStrategy filed what's called an 8K report. This is basically a quick update a company sends to the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, to announce important events. This particular report is about them selling new stock, what they plan to do with the money, and a few other details. So the main thing here is that MicroStrategy made an agreement with some underwriters, basically banks, led by Morgan Stanley, to sell a whole bunch of new stock. This is called an underwritten offering. They're selling 8.5 million shares of what they're calling perpetual strife preferred stock. It sounds intense, but what's really important is that these shares pay a fixed dividend, like a bond. The public offering price is 85 dividend, like a bond. The public offering price is 85 dividends per. The document says that the terms are listed in the press release, which it also includes a copy of. Let's skip to what they're actually planning on doing with the money. MicroStrategy estimates they'll get around $711 million after all the fees and expenses are paid. So what's the plan for all that cash? They say they intend to use the money for general corporate purposes, including the acquisition of Bitcoin and for working capital. Whoa, so it looks like they want to buy even more Bitcoin. This stock sale is happening under a previously filed shelf registration statement. Basically, they had already told the SEC they might sell stock at some point, and now they're doing it. If you want to read the whole agreement for yourself, it's included as an exhibit. We'll move on to the next part of the filing. Next up is a press release where MicroStrategy talks about the stock offering. I think we pretty much covered that already, but there is one interesting thing there to mention. They include a section on forward-looking statements. This is where they remind everyone that what they expect to happen might not actually happen. They list some risks and uncertainties that could affect their plans. This is standard legal stuff, but it's a good reminder that things can change. If you want to dig deeper into those risks, they point you to their annual report. I would suggest everyone reads it at least once. Finally, they list the exhibits attached to the report, which we already talked about. That was a quick overview of MicroStrategy's recent filing. Now, let's step back and analyze what's really going on here. MicroStrategy has made it clear that they want to keep purchasing Bitcoin. They see it as a good idea, but it's also a risky bet. Here's what I see. On the one hand, if Bitcoin goes up, MicroStrategy's stock price could skyrocket, benefiting investors. Also, they will have more Bitcoin. On the other hand, if Bitcoin crashes, MicroStrategy could face major losses and damage its reputation. One notable risk is that MicroStrategy is becoming increasingly tied to the price of Bitcoin. Their stock is acting like a Bitcoin ETF that trades on the stock market. This could make their stock price more volatile, meaning it could change up and down very quickly, and less attractive to some investors. Another weakness is the company is taking on debt. Taking on debt could put pressure on MicroStrategy's financial situation if Bitcoin prices don't perform as expected. In conclusion, MicroStrategy's move to raise capital and invest in Bitcoin is a high-risk, high-reward strategy. It could pay off big if Bitcoin continues to rise, but it also exposes the company to significant downside risk. Investors need to understand these risks before investing in MicroStrategy. Thanks for watching. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe for more Corporate Decoder videos. Let me know in the comments what company filings you'd like me to analyze next.